sport. But it's only if you have Dish.
Oh.
But you may be able to get it online as well. But you have to it's like a monthly subscription thing. You have to pay for it, like a pay-as-you-go type thing. I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I'm making the big bucks now.
All right. I'm still just scraping a living. I'm the Oliver Twist of football podcast.
I think we both are.
Please, sir, may I borrow your Wi-Fi password?
Crystal Palace, Bournemouth. Bleh.
Yeah, that's pretty good summation, actually.
Everton, Stoke City. That was actually kind of a fun game. Everton dominated the second half of that game. I watched that one.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm. No Shaqiri. Mr. Bojangles came on late on.
What did they have? Diouf up front, did they?
Arnautovic. Actually, you're right. It was Doof.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was, like Mark Hughes going for some false nine shenanigans.
No. Yeah, Arnautovic was out left.
You said Crouch was playing. Or did he
Oh, no, you're right. Crouch started. Crouch started. It was Doof on the right and Arnautovic on the left.
Oh.
That was the top three.
Crouch.
I know. Guess what he did? His first touch was. Guess what it was?
He tried to control and fell over. It took like 10
I
minutes.
wish that's what it was. No, he cleared a corner with a header.
Oh.
Classic Crouch.
Oh. Awful.
How is he still playing? I don't understand. Isn't he like 38 years old now?
He must be 35, I would think. He must be.
But he's still playing. Like, Stoke's not a bad team. What's he doing playing for Stoke and starting? I don't get that.
I don't know why he would start, no. He didn't really start last season, did he?
They don't.
At all.
No, he was on loan at Brighton Hove Albion.
Was he?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No, he wasn't.
The first half of the year.
Was he?
Yeah.
Bollocks.
I'll prove it to you.
Will you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I hope I can prove it to you.
You're nervous now.
I know, I'm really nervous.
What else happened? Well, you're doing that. Oh, Man United beat Hull. Yeah, well, they just...
That was really a great celebration, I thought, by Rashford. Actually, that was a really nice goal. Rooney did a nice job skipping away.
It's very annoying that Rooney did the assist, though.
I just love a tap-in goal and a striker going mental for just sticking his foot out. It's so unnecessary.
Yeah. The Pippo Inzaghi.
He literally did nothing.
Hey. Inzaghi enjoyed that. If he likes it, I like it.
Okay, all right.
The
Fair
greatest
enough.
striker
Fair
of all
enough.
time.
Peter
Puskás?
Crouch.
Nope. Inzaghi.
No.
I know.
I almost put Peter Puskás because you just
Peter
said Puskás. It's his son, Peter Puskás.
Yeah.
I have the plant's operation or the company's operations manager. So basically, he runs over the whole supply chain.
All right.
Looks over the whole supply. He's Hungarian.
Nice.
And I got to talking with him we had a 150th anniversary celebration.
Did you mention the 6-3?
I didn't mention the 6-3, but I said I was reading a book about Eastern European football,
Nice.
and the chapter on Hungary was very enlightening, and it talked about Puskás and that 1953 team.
Hidiguti.
And he goes, "Oh yes, Puskás, yes," and that's all he said.
Yeah. You don't like football, do you, boss? I'm trying to blow smoke up your arse.
Yeah,
but
come
you
on,
won't let
man.
me. Humor me, would you?
This guy at least go, Ugh. But this French guy that was next to me, he goes, Puskás, I love Puskás. So I got some enjoyment.
You go on with the French one.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Yeah. Peter Crouch, not Peter Puskás.
Man City were good. I'll just say that while you're Googling.
Little cheeky elbow from Aguero. I didn't think it was that bad. Did you think it was that bad? Do you think it was intentional?
Well, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly, Chula agrees.
There's Chula's weekly appearance in the pod.
She was in there earlier as well. She's going for multiple.
She's hijacking the podcast, Dave.
Yeah, I'm sorry about
Let's
that.
see.
I'll lock her up next week.
Maybe not. I thought he was.
Just change the Wikipedia page real quick, and then if people search for it, it'll be fine.
Been on Stoke City since 2011.
All he's done in that time, he scored one great goal against Man City about 3 or 4 years ago.
He's been playing since 1998.
Well, it's because he's old. Very old. And tall.
Brentford, another Brentford lad.
Great touch for a big man.
What was... Fucking Peter Crouch. Sorry.
What annoyed you?
I don't know what he offers. Just looking at his goal tally and all of the years that he's played since 1998. Not very impressive.
He's scored like 20-something goals for England as well.
I guess that's pretty good.
A lot of them are against Andorra, for example.
If you were to describe Peter Crouch seriously, not just as a joke, but like, what would you describe his style of play as?
Unorthodox.
Okay, but what does he do? What does he do well besides heading the ball?
He really always did have very good control.
Okay.
He was very good at bringing people into play.
Okay.
And he was a pretty good finisher as well.
Okay.
So he was a very good striker in his day, but
2005-ish.
Well, even more recent than that, I would say probably the second half of the last decade, like
Okay.
6 to 10,
Okay.
something like that. He was pretty good.
I knew he had some good years
But
for Liverpool.
Obviously, he was but he didn't quite have the pace to
Right.
go.
He's kind of just lumbering.
He lacked mobility, and
Yeah.
then because he was good for Liverpool, but then they brought in Fernando Torres, who
It's a little different, yeah.
he could do a lot of the same things, but better,
faster.
yeah, and with more goals.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely not a bad player, but probably not Champions League quality, that sort of level.
Right. Good
Yeah.
mid-table striker.
Yeah, I mean, he was very good. Like, he played for Portsmouth. He was good, and he was kind of crap at Spurs, I think.
Yeah, he played at Spurs for 2 years, I think it was.
Yeah, but yeah, definitely, I would say a pretty solid career.
Okay.
And of course, he's famous because someone asked him in an interview, "What would you have been if you weren't a footballer?" And he replied, "A virgin."
He totally would be.
Yeah, that's a good line. Well played, Peter.
What would you be? That is terrific. This beer is absolutely wonderful.
It's nice, isn't it? It's nice.
It really tastes very much like Scottish, like a Scottish version of Guinness. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, it says not quite as nice. It's got an edge of something.
It's got that Scottish bit to it.
Yeah, it's it. You prick.
Yeah. Yeah. I might knife you.
Are you being serious now? Was it that comment I made earlier? Are you actually thinking of knifing me? Don't knife me.
I won't knife you.
Thanks, man. On air fist bump. Go on. You don't want to. I'm quite into that. Actually,
I know.
quite enjoy it.
You like the.
Yeah. I started doing it ironically, but now it's kind of something, man.
I
love it.
Nobody does that anymore, though. You're about 10 years too late on the fist bump.
And that's why I quit. What would I do now? Just
You know, I don't even do anything with my friends, to be honest.
No, I don't.
I guess you know what I do. I do this. Good to see you.
Something, man.
I do that. Like when I saw Corey the other day, I said, "Hey, what's up, man?" I did that just to shook his hand.
We did the
actually, I did this with him. I went like this. I was like,
"Oh,
you like no you."
What the fuck are you doing?
No, you have to close like that, like you're doing a thumb war. You know, so you just do like this, and you just do it. You do this, and then like you're doing a thumb war, and then that's
just
it.
pull back aggressively.
Yeah.
All right. We had one in Mexico. My mate Oscar in Mexico, just the one.
That's a classic one.
You do the arm up handshake.
Yeah.
And you sort of pull in like bang chest like that, and do like kind of like a one-handed hug.
Oh
and
yeah.
Pull back in, and then pull back in.
I know what you're doing. It's like this. Just like
do that one.
So man. Yeah.
And then back, but he did back into the handshake, just like that. Like
that.
So I quite like that.
Oh, that's a good one.
I don't know if it's a Mexican thing, but it's good because it's
no,
like
it's a good friendly thing to do. I think
it's got a bit of the macho,
yeah,
but it's got the affection of the back rub as well.
Yeah. I don't know what other podcast is going to give you this type of handshake information.
I don't know any more handshakes.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Actually, Taco and I did the rocket ship. He actually invented, or he didn't invent it, but he brought it to my attention.
He made it his own.
He brought it to my attention, which is when we're gonna bump fists.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do this,
All right,
and then you do this.
Okay,
and we're gonna go up. Ready? It's a rocket ship.
Sign me up. It's a mission to Mars. Let's do it. Oh, yeah, I like that. I feel a bit funny.
I guess that's it, right, for the Premier League?
Oh, probably. It's fine. What else is
Should we
going
do
on?
Serie A corner?
We can do Serie A.
Or let's just call it European continent corner, because we're going to do a couple leagues probably.
Oh, we can do loads.
Let's do Bundesliga to start, shall we? Because it's the most fun.
Oh, did Bayern Munich win?
Did they?
Comprehensive.
Did they win?
That's what I was excited about. As I'm sure you noticed, Bundesliga paying the record transfer fee for a Scottish player. Did you see that?
Who?
Oliver Burke of Nottingham Forest. Do you see that? No?
Bayern Munich?
No, not Bayern Munich. You
Oh.
went, Red Bull Leipzig,
Oh, Leipzig. Okay.
the most hated team in Germany. Paid 30 million quid for Oliver Burke, who's gone from I just said random guy in the Scotland squad. Now everyone's going, oh, you better take the piss out of the Maltese on Sunday, son. Or, but they won 6-0. Lewandowski got a hat trick and various other things.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched too much of this. I did see a little bit of Dortmund Mainz,
A little Klopp classic, as it were.
the Klopp derby,
Yeah.
or the Tuchel derby, I guess now as well.
Is he from Mainz as well?
Yeah,
Oh.
but he's still at Dortmund.
Were he and Klopp chums? Tuchel?
I have no idea.
Did they play there together?
I honestly couldn't tell you. I have no idea.
But he coached at Mainz. Tuchel
Yeah.
did. Okay.
I think. But I think.
Well, they subscribe to like the same ethos as far as playing
Did
style. don't they?
Tuchel succeed him? I don't
I
know.
have no idea.
I have no idea. Either.
But
Well informed.
we're in technology era. We can look this stuff up.
But Dortmund started with the front three of Aubameyang, Andre Schürrle, and Ousmane Dembele, which is quite a good front three.
What kind of front three is that?
A fast one.
Maybe the fastest. Imagine that in the Champions League. They're gonna give teams lots of problems.
Well, they're in Real Madrid's group. They've got a tough group. Who else have they got? They only got Real Madrid. Can't remember who else.
Actually, there are some tasty groups in the Champions League. We can talk about that a little bit if you wanted to.
Well, let's keep going with the
Okay.
European corner.
Okay.
I like the European corner. I've got nothing else in terms of insight into the game, though.
John Brooks got injured in his Hertha Berlin season debut.
Oh, did he? Like
Yeah,
badly?
Back injury, just lower back
Oh,
injury.
okay.
He pulled out of the U.S. World Cup qualifying
Fake
training.
injury.
Yeah.
Who are they playing in the qualifiers? I was thinking the same.
I don't know, but all I know is Trinidad and Tobago are topping the group.
It's not the final six, right? It's the pre. They have the groups of four before that, right?
Yes.
So, okay.
But Trinidad and Tobago are topping the group with 4 points so far.
So probably 2 games in.
Yeah.
I'd hope. Otherwise, America have got
Yeah.
some serious problems, I guess.
They beat Guatemala and they lost to Trinidad. Did they lose to Trinidad? I think they must
I
have.
hope so. I think Hoffenheim had a signing against Leipzig saying something like, "We want our throne back as the most hated team in Germany."
He was Klopp's successor.
Was that 2008?
9.
Wow. So he must have been there like the exact same length of time.
He's just doing it. In 10 years, he's going to be at Liverpool.
And they still won't be any good. You'll never get in the Champions League, boys.
Good manager, though, Tuchel.
Yep.
Anywho.
Well, that's quite nice, and I don't really see anything else that's particularly interesting there. That
Borussia Mönchengladbach beat Bayer. That's a good top of the table clash.
yeah, I didn't watch it. I've got nothing really to.
Or top of the table from last year, I suppose.
All I know is that Fabian Johnson was on the bench because I saw that on Twitter before the game started.
Yeah, I think Swansea could do with the Fabian Johnson in the left wing. What do you think, Dave?
I think so. Did we talk about that the other day?
We talked about it, yeah, not on the podcast though, obviously. But yeah, I think
Off air. We're always talking football.
wouldn't he be better than? Yeah, of course he would be.
Wayne Routledge?
Yeah.
Yeah. yes.
He's started Champions League games and scored goals in the Champions League for Mönchengladbach. I think he could play left wing
And
for Swansea City.
and he might get better in the future because he's not that old.
Yeah, he's 26 maybe.
Yeah.
Routledge is 31.
Yeah. Let's do a bit of Serie A. I like
Okay,
it.
Serie A corner.
Because I did watch a couple of sort of highlights, I guess.
I told my friends on Friday I'm getting a new haircut and I'm going to do it in the style.
Marek Hamsik?
No,
It's a shame.
I don't look like Boyd Crowder. No, Paulo Dybala. I really enjoy his haircut.
What's this? I haven't seen it.
Oh, let's watch the highlights.
Brian's
sure we'll see
haircut
it.
corner. Corner? I said Horner.
Maybe.
Brian's corner haircut corner Horner.
Brian's, yeah. It's basically just like, I don't know, it's kind of like what I have now, but shorter on the side. So it's not, because right now, if I were to go like this straight over the cross, it would be like almost onto my ear. Yes.
It's your favorite bit, just
Yeah.
speaking Italian.
Yeah. Hold on, let's turn it up.
Oh, the obligatory hot broad in the crowd.
Why are Italian women so hot, Dave? I don't get it.
I don't know.
Look at Max. Max Allegri.
Higuain sat on the bench.
Oh, I love Gigi Buffon. Just because he just loves the game of football so much.
He's quite good at it as well.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, they had that earthquake in Italy. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Fischia, guida, comincia, Lazio-Juventus.